Hello lovely people! So let's find out if one of the methods that I found on Instagram lately is really that good and worth my time. So I found this fantastic painter going by El Miniaturista or El Miniaturista, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry for that guys. And of course the link to his channel will be in the video description. So please check him out, it's really worth your time. And he does those wonderful models. They all look fantastic. A look of a miniature that I would really like to achieve. Well, so I ordered those two models and I thought that they would be worth testing them out. One of the models will be done using El Miniaturista's hints, the ones that he has on his channel, his tips. And the other one will be done my usual way.
Okay, so before we move on, please have a look at my community page and vote on the Discord topic. The link will be in the description, or you can just visit my YouTube page and find it there. Just to quickly clarify, I wanted to know if you guys would be interested in a free Discord page where we could meet. It is written down in the post, and let's say that if it reaches 20 answers, I will consider this as an enough vote sample.
But getting back to the model itself, I of course started with a black primer. Afterwards, there was a black undercoat. Then I sprayed some white ink zenithal in the places where the highlights are supposed to be. Nothing very unusual so far. The next step was spraying the model with a gloss varnish and using an oil wash in the recesses. Alright, everything was quite easy and clear so far. So I left the model overnight for the wash to dry. Then I sprayed the model with a red paint. That was supposed to be the red base color. And afterwards I used a lighter paint for the highlights. And this was a mistake on the process on my part, because according to his instructions I should spray the model first with the highlight color and then use the base paint for the transitions between the highlights and the shadows. So this was also a nice place for some experiments and some practice. And I wanted to make a yellow-black striped power fist, and to do something more or less similar with the bolter. And this went more or less okay. What was done incorrect here? I didn't cover the power fist correctly, so the paint didn't cover as it should, but this might be a part of the story and the model, because his weapons might not or should not be perfect. He is of course a battle-hardened veteran, a Terminator. And there was also some poor choice of colors on the bolter on my side. But I wanted to try it out and I did, and it's fine. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I'm not a very big fan of metallic paints. But I really need to find some that suit me. Because I have like hundreds of Crimson Fists and Night Lords that I would like to do. And there is no way I'm gonna do NMM on all of them. I mean the heroes, yes, of course. But the regular Joes, nope. So I painted those few elements that he had with a metallic paint and washed it. Then I just highlighted them with a brighter metallic paint. That's all fair enough, very easy. And now came probably the longest part of the paint job, doing all of the edge highlights. So the model got an all-over edge highlight with a very orangey red, and then a little bit of yellow in the upwards facing parts of the miniature. And now came the time to move into some fine effects. A little bit of green here and there, the head of course, some other details. And just remember guys, those details are really important, because Terminator models are all blocks of one paint and we need those separation points, those details. And I think I went a little bit overboard with the colors on the base, but whatever man, who cares. Afterwards I attached some gunfire effect that was 3D printed and something that imitated lightning on his power fist. It was just a metallic cable that I got and it stretched a little bit. I of course painted them. This was a pretty quick paint job altogether. Last but not least, he got a little bit of pigment powders on the base. And the model was ready, so let's see him. So, what do you guys think about it? To be honest, I am really happy with how he came out. He has lots of life in him. And there is a specific story to this model. He is not just a figure standing somewhere, pointing his gun. He is in full battle mode, firing his bolter. The power fist is ready to strike. He fights on a rather unpleasant, toxic planet that's full of some polluted toxic wastes. So guys, what will be the next step then? I will do the second model the way I always do it, and compare those two in the next video. So, thanks a lot guys for joining me today. You are all spectacular and I really mean it. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give a like, give a share, write a comment. Also, please have a look at my Patreon or Instagram. So, take care guys and see you in the next one. And don't forget, the Emperor protects.